am damn tired of having to sit through the clown show of lying to people about what you're really doing while they think you're going to help them, because you're not. And I'll show you why right now. If it is a cyber bio interface, and it is, for your graphene healthcare, it's what it is. They have multiple ways to log into you and your tissue, okay? You're out there telling them it's a bioweapon. Nope. It's a biological cyber interface. And it goes along with the C40 cities and the SMART agenda. So you're full of shit. But that way, as long as they keep screaming bioweapon, nobody's looking here. Nobody is talking about the biological digital convergence going on right now. No, because they're busy looking for lawfare, a bioweapon, and for someone to get out there as a politician and do something about things that they don't understand. Courtesy of you people, keeping from them that their body is electrical, that you hooked them to the cloud so that any little nerd or any of you who are employed, this isn't happening by accident. These are people with pensions, okay? So employed to log into their body with a college degree in synthetic biology with iGEM and BioBrick, log into their body, change their cells, and fill these people with hydrogels. What the hell do you think the biosensors are made of? In part. Then you tell the same people, well, we're going to cleanse. You don't have a product for that. None of you do. All these biosensors and the electrical signaling going on for the new graphene-based healthcare, which is coming from your bio-cyber interface. You just lied like you breathe and sent more Pfizer people out there to fill people full of shit, tell them to be afraid, tell them that they're dead already because they took the mark of the beast. That way, they're busy laying down ready to die, totally demoralized. Did you tell them about the Cove W ban? No, because if you did, then you'd have to admit that there's human anatomy involved, because without that anatomy, there's no mitigation. You can do whatever you want. They're going to fire another signal on and into you. And who's doing it? Who are the end users for your health monitoring? The same people who pulled all this off and said nothing about what they knew was going on. I'm feeling.
Greetings, glad tidings. This is Chief Iron Bush speaking. Many of you may not fully grasp the terms and the verbiage that she was using, but I'm sure many of you get the gist of the message. Now, what I will say is, there will never, ever be a problem in any realm that an eternal soul exists in where we do not have the solution. So what I will say is, there is a way to get this technology out of your physical body. There is a way to neutralize any and all of these inorganic viral parasite machines that have been introduced into about 80% of the population of this world currently. So I just want to put that out there. I cannot say any more than that. I know many of you will probably be inquiring about it in the comments and things. What I am able to tell you now, that it would be simply foolish for I to unveil it on their parasitic AI, constant AI observation and sponging of our communication and information. That's all AI is doing. and then it regurgitates it back to you. So we have to come to a point where we no longer utilize this as our way of communication and of transferring of knowledge. Because at this point, we are feeding a brain, a literal entity. We are feeding it through as she said, she was using a lot of big words, technological words and things that many may not understand, let alone understand, which is okay. But you must understand the bigger picture and know that you're an eternal soul. You have authority over all, including mistakes. Most would say mistakes. Okay? You have the authority to fix and be the cure to anything here in this experience. Okay? It really is you. Although there are also other things that you have access to, all right? But it starts with you, that can assist in whatever your will is, all right? That is tapping into the greatest of spirit, the A tone, the alpha tone, the source that any of this, all of this technology, this whole world is based upon copying, replicating, duplicating. If you tap into that source energy, it will always lead and guide you. It's not going to tell you or make you do anything, because you have the God power, aka free will. All right? Now, this can be easier said than done, depending on where you are truly at in your journey. All right? It's not as easy as just reading a how-to book or something of that nature. But what I will tell you is, and I must move full of care, okay? Carefully. We already have technology, organic technology, that can neutralize and remove this artificial tech that has been placed and introduced into the physical bodies of most people in this realm. Whether it was one occasion or whether you went and sat in the booster seat at the, convenience store or the restaurant, and you supped at their table and you sat in their booster seat, whether once, 2, 3, the more, yes, of course, we know it's going to be in a more of an accumulation. But as stated, you have authority over all. Everything here. In harmony. And through authentic love. But the key word, authentic. You cannot fake the funk. You're only faking it to yourself. No one else. The others around you are just being affected by the ripples. You're the one where the rock is dropped into the waters, the living waters. That's you. The spot where the rock is dropped. Those souls around you are just experiencing the little ripples that go outward from there. The echo, the reverberation. But you're the one that's going to feel it the most and experience it the most. But the main point of what I am attempting to get across to you is, she is on point with everything stated. accept the fact that we do have a way to remove this. I'm trying to, many of you say, well, why would you tell us if you can't, why would you tell us this if you can't share with us how to do it? I'm working on that, beloved. I'm working on that, and through the greatest of spirit, you know, those who are meant or it is needed, it will happen. So, but it will not happen by exposing it here on their parasitic device. This is Chief Iron Bush. I love you all. As always, in all ways, Mësët.